tubers, here's what I'm doing. I had these lights, these are the cover, and this is the base. And there was a transformer in here and one of those big multi-layered bulbs that plugs into something, probably a bunch of diodes and wires and fuses and computer operated stuff, which I didn't want any of it. I want to use these covers and these lights, so I took out everything that was in these and I put this in it. This is just a $3 or $4 light connector. I took me some pieces of rubber mud flap, I cut them, and I wrapped tape around them so that they sit on here in such a way that I can unscrew this bulb, and so that the bulb is not up against the side of the glass or of the metal cabinet. So now I can hook this up and use these bulbs, which I can replace very easily if they go bad. And it's my understanding these bulbs are supposed to last for a really long time, so hopefully that won't be a problem. But any kind of bulb that will fit a fitting like this, there are only about 165.5 million of them in the world, will work there. So the other thing I did was I put these two little screws out on either end so that, and I'm going to try to show you this, it probably requires all my hands. When this light goes up in the shower, the top of it is going to be way up over your head where you can't reach to put screws in here. So what I've done is I've put a screw here and here so that when this goes on, you will reach up with it like this, put it literally over that. Got my wire in the way, like this. And when it comes down, it should, it's difficult to recreate and have to hold this up in the air all at the same time because there's nothing to get much traction on here. But these two little pins should line up with these two holes on the top, and then from the bottom I can put in the two screws that go down here, and this will be firmly attached. And if we want to remove it, all I have to do is remove the screws on the bottom, flip this up, and then change the bulb. Should make it fairly easy. I've got one of these set up. The other thing I'm going to do, the bulb is kind of long, but I did fix it where it kind of centers in the middle of this, which is what I wanted. A lot of times you can see the bulb inside the glass, and if you've got one up on one end or the other, it looks all hunky. So the other thing I want to do is cut a larger sized hole for the wire to come through that's going to be run behind the wall. And I think I'm going to put that hole right up here because it needs to be out of the way of the light bulb. So I could either put it up here or like down here or something like that. But wherever I put it, I'm going to need to position it so that it's not in the way of this light bulb. So, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set the other one up like this. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out and paint, put another coat of paint on that backboard that goes up overhead. I'm also going to go ahead and drill me a hole in this, probably use my drill press for that. And then when I go out to paint that again, I'll mark the spot where the hole will go for the wire in that other board. I might go do that now. That way, while I'm working on this, the paint can be getting dry on that. And once that's done, I can kind of put things back up, at least in the shower part. Okay, so I'll go do that.